I cannot be quoted for less. Taking trips day to day, I get global respect. When I'm not with Kenny Smith, I'm still close to a jet. Can't believe my little brother Kobe gone. Thank you.
I'm live.
Go by the LA Sparks and change the name to the GGs. Get Chuck to coach and first ship gonna be a freebie. Broken records, broken backboards. Broke the records for broken back.
Alright. So looking at rosters. Start with the Sixers. Work our way down. Then I'm going to look at free agents at the end. Another disclaimer to start the video. Per usual, ignore the rookie contracts. I'm going to have to find a way to fix that. I'm sorry. They keep doing it. Thought it was going to be a 1-year thing. It was not. See, that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. I'll find a way to fix it though. I'm not going to go through and like edit every one of these guys. Just know, you see a guy with a big contract that doesn't even look real, that it doesn't count against you. Bulls still looking good. The Bucks look a lot better. They got some talent. Cavs look like they're just a piece away. Wonder who could return home and save them. I'm just saying that'd be a disgusting duo. Celtics going back to Tank City, baby. I forgot who's in this draft class. If someone's watching this stream, let me know who's in this draft class 2015. Clippers good per usual, despite losing. They did lose some pieces actually. I cannot lie, they're not near as scary as they were the year before. Without Livingston or not J.R. Smith or Bledsoe. My mind blanked. But still, they have a former MVP and really good second option. He was not you, but he'll average like 20 during the playoffs last year. Per 36 minute stats are ridiculous. So this year, pay me. Yep, go ahead and pay me. He's 6'7". He's getting the nod. I don't have anyone to point though. Really, never mind. Don't pay me. Okay, now pay me. There we go. Okay, well there you go. Should pay me to coach. Uncle Drew squad coming over here. Still deep as ever. KG just got washed real quick. Still, nonetheless, they're just deep, full of old people. Just an old man squad right there, baby. This team's not bad. It's the AI team though, so I'm gonna scroll kind of quick so y'all can just see everybody get on. This is now an AI team also. Joseph doesn't get on anymore, so this is AI. So I'm just gonna give a quick little scroll through in case someone wants to trade with them. Hornets for Dak got a little better. Views got a little better. Bradley got a little better. Thompson got a lot better. Bede's a rookie. Luna got a little better. Team's deep. They got a bunch of picks. That's what happens when you hoard picks. Everybody came into it trading picks and got the wrong idea. I think that you could go and buy a chip by tossing your picks around like that, and you'll be good if you throw all your picks away. But this is how you build a dynasty right here, because this is going to be a good team for a long time. Because I mean, look at that core. It's a young, ridiculously talented core. How did I get all the way? Oh, the Hornets moved. They used to be like right by the Sixers. They still are if you go to like the wheel up here, but I guess if you go to like the roster, it's like a little teleportation type trick, okay? Anyways, Hayward improved a lot. Thomas improved a lot. Darren Williams progressed a little bit. Everybody else kind of stayed the same. Tyrus got one better. I don't know who Stuart Frazier is, but apparently he's a dog. They got see. There's another team that built well through the draft. They're deep. They're talented. Just young. And now they're a really well built draft team. I'm telling you, we're about to see the shift after these first couple years where the teams. I didn't show like all his cap, did I? We got a lot of players, so it makes it hard. Those G League guys don't count. This here, another team built through the draft. Drafting your guys is the move. Team that's not built for the draft. El Pal signed with the Knicks, by the way. I really didn't know how he got there, so I just kind of made something up. I was just clicking through rosters, just giving him a brief look over, and I was like, oh, he's not where he was supposed to be. Which makes more sense because when he initially signed to the Pelicans, I was like, how do they even have the cap to get him? So I'm sure they didn't really have the cap to get him. Monatorium ended or whatever. It kicked him off. Good starting five for this squad, really. Still, but okay, he goes down one, two, seven. Right, I guess he used to start their mirror, but that doesn't make sense to me, so I'm doing this for them. If they want to change it, they can change it. Again, this is another. He lost Vince Carter, I think. Sorry, I got a notification there I was looking at. Yeah, this squad lost Vince, which I don't know. They traded him a while ago, actually. I was thinking they're missing somebody that they had before, but I don't think so. They've got a really good starting lineup, though. Good depth, or decent depth. Not that great depth, actually. Use some depth pieces. This team sucks, so you want to trade for anybody on this team? You can. Acciani down there, baby. He's back in the league. He was in the G League last year. He didn't touch the league, but he must have gotten better in the G League. Could be seeing a late upswing. Another AI team. This is a real team. A real team that got a ton better too. Might add. Actually, I guess that Tim Hardaway Jr. could just start at point. Yeah, because you need to be playing point guard. Backing up Bledsoe, let Hardaway start, and Waiters backing up. My bad. I'll stop touching stuff on you guys' team. Not really. I'm not going to, because if there's a gaping hole in your roster, I'll fix it. There just wasn't one there. New look duo here, Rondo and KD. Pelicans now, Chris Paul, Aldridge, David West, Mika Okafor. It's a good team. You play small forward? Yeah, better than you can, sure. You play small forward? Ty Lawson's 5'11". He can't play small forward. Stop lying. Victor Oladipo's short, but he's also athletic, so I'm gonna put him at small forward. And it might be dumb, or I guess we can just start Daniel Gibson at that point. He can back up Lawson. I'll let the AI handle it. Whatever the AI does, they do. Is that Marcus Smart? That is Marcus Smart. What are you doing here? Huh. Well, I need to do something about that. Or can you play? Can you play small forward? Yeah, you can play small forward. You back up old Gibson. Okay, they should be paying me, guys. Raptors. Decent little squad still. They might win that division this year. Might have another little shitty 3 seed on our hands. That division's still buns. I forgot who's in it, but nobody good. The West, I think, is shaping up to be the better conference this year, honestly. The Pelicans making some big moves, you know. the Spurs got better. The Suns are progressing. The Warriors are progressing. Looks like the Spurs aren't bad. They're not like great, but they got a good starting five and decent depth. Actually, got pretty good depth. So they got a lot of bigs off the bench, so which does hurt them. Their depth doesn't really go as far. Still not bad. They got a bunch of young guys playing. So the Spurs aren't terrible. They can make an 8 seed push for sure. And like the Nuggets are going to be a good low seed. This team's going to be good this year. They're really good this year. With Jokic taking such a big step and AD taking another step. Another good team in the West here. I'm going to go look and give my predictions for seeding after this just because I can and I'm bored. Oh, I probably should slow down and show everyone their cap, shouldn't I? You see, like, that's wrong. I'm sorry if that's even happening. I don't know what's wrong with the freaking game. New look, little big three here. Golden State looking good. Little Steph. Gooey. Wizards are just shallow. They've got a good starting five. Goes downhill really quick. Not even a good starting five. Their starting lineup doesn't even work well enough for this to be a starting five. It's 6'5". They need to play smaller. See, they need to pay me, man. Everybody in the league needs to pay me. There you go. There's your starting lineup. Jason Smith. Zhang's still gonna have to come off the bench. Center. No, he's 6'8". He's a better power forward. But yeah, they're just not deep at all. Like out of their starting lineup and their 6-man, they have nobodies on the bench. Like literal nobodies. Like they have like 4 bald guys. They have 2, but still that's 1 more than they should have. Maybe 2 more. Now let's look at free agents. Nobody really that good, but there's still some teams that might could use a couple of these guys. So let's sort them by overall. And just scroll real slow. Alright, there we go. We'll sort by age now. In case you see anyone you like here. Alright, that's all I'm doing. Let's go to stats and standings. Power rankings. Okay, these are just always dumb. See, is this opposite day? Because what? It's like the worst teams in the league. So that's meaningless. I'm going to give my own power rankings. I'm going to do it for each conference. Let's go to standings. NBA standings. Alright, so. All in chronological order right now. In this conference, Philadelphia isn't bad. They're not great. Charlotte will be in there. Chicago will be in there. I think Cleveland will be in there this year with picking up Lowry. They're actually kind of solid. Boston, well, Atlanta maybe. Atlanta might. Washington might. Washington will, not might. Washington will. I mean, they could. I doubt it though. New York definitely. I mean, Orlando. So we got Orlando, Washington, Atlanta, Cleveland, Chicago. So sorry, I'm freaking track. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's my 8 right there, because the Raptors got to make it in. So there's gonna be somebody left out, like the Hawks or that bottom seed race between like the Hawks, the Cavs, um, the Sixers, even the Bucks will be in there. The Bucks aren't bad. On the West is gonna be loaded though. Like already on my screen right now, I see a bunch of good teams. Um, that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I mean 10. This team's actually gotten a lot better. He's not 88 overall, is he? That's right. Nuggets. I mean, the Nuggets might make it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There's 11. The 1 through 11 seed. The 1 through 11 seed in this conference is so good, bro. Like, there's not very many bad teams in the West this year. Like, the Rockets suck. The Mavericks suck. The Lakers suck. Does anyone else even suck? It's like the 8 seed could. I don't want to say beat the 1 seed, but the 8 seed could. I mean, any team that makes the playoffs in the West is going to be kind of nasty. So I'm excited for this season, man. It's going to be a fun season. Both conferences are loaded. I think the West is might be the most loaded out of any conference we've ever done. So I'm about to sim some games, and I'll post the results. See you guys.